Good morning, friends. Today is day 99. We're almost to 100 days of reading the gospel and nothing but the gospel, because I think we have too many voices on social media and we need to hear from God. We need God's voice. He is the beginning and the end, the Alpha and Omega, and his voice is above all. So let's read Matthew 19, verse 16 through 30. A rich young man questions Jesus. Then a young man approached Jesus and bowed before him, saying, "Wonderful teacher, is there a good work I have to do to obtain eternal life?" Jesus answered, "Why would you call me wonderful? God alone is wonderful. And why would you ask what good works you need to do? Keep the commandments and you'll enter into the life of God." "Which ones?" he asked. Jesus said, "Don't murder, don't commit adultery, don't steal, don't lie, honor your father and mother, and love those around you as you love yourself." "But I've always obeyed every one of them without fail," the young man replied. "What else do I lack?" Jesus said to him, "If you really want to be perfect, go now and sell everything you own. Give your money to the poor, and your treasure will be transferred into heaven. Then come back and follow me for the rest of your life." The young man heard these words. He walked away sad, for he had great wealth. Then Jesus turned to his disciples and said, "Listen, do you understand how difficult it is for the rich to enter into heaven's kingdom realm? In fact, it's easier to stuff a heavy rope through the eye of a needle than it is for the wealthy to enter into God's kingdom realm." Stunned and bewildered, his disciples asked, "Then who in the world can possibly be saved?" Looking into their eyes, Jesus replied, "Humanly speaking, no one, because no one can save himself. But what seems impossible to you is never impossible to God." Then Peter blurted out, "Here we are. You've given up everything to follow you. We've given up everything to follow you. What reward will there be for us?" Jesus responded, "Listen to the truth. In the age of the restoration of all things, when the Son of Man sits on the glorious throne, you who have followed me will have 12 thrones of your own, and you will govern the 12 tribes of Israel. For anyone who has left behind their throne and property, leaving family, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, or children for my sake, they will be repaid 100 times and will inherit eternal life. But many who push themselves to be first will find themselves last, and those who are willing to be last will find themselves to be first."